my daughter or whatever, I end up having to move back in with my mom, uh, or whatever. With now I have two children, and when I say I really thank God for my grandmother and my mom, because the patience and the love that is needed to love on, direct, and care for me when I was just completely disobedient, that ain't nobody but God. You can't do it with your own will, your own might. It has to be the love of God that flows through you. The understanding that you know that how everything came about most definitely could have been avoided if you would have listened. Most definitely could have avoided, but not condemning and keeping somebody right there, but loving them through and encouraging them through, continuing to seek and grow in God. Uh, and that's what happened. Even when going to church or whatever, I found myself just like before I even had got pregnant or whatever, already expecting rejection. No one said anything, but because I was already rejecting myself in my head, I felt like I was beating everybody to the punch of rejecting and judging me. That's what I felt. That I already, don't worry about it. I want no dealings, because I now the one who, I would say, not saying anybody ever said this to me, but having an attitude, growing up the way that I did, coming off probably as a wild girl, things. Now I have two babies. So deciding to shun myself away from people before they had a chance to do it, which is not what God wants. He doesn't want you to feel shame. He wants you to acknowledge the things, the mistakes that you have made that have caused you to be in certain situations, and absolutely know He can turn it around for your good. He most definitely could do something with that. That broken heart, that rejecting spirit that you feel like you have, that rejection that you have faced, that problematic spirit that you find yourself operating in when it comes to people, just very confrontational. He could do something with that if you give it to him. The enemy would have you to seclude yourself and just sit and stew in that mess and keep building blocks and around yourself so nobody can get through. No prayer that anybody